Yeah, and on the flip side, turning globally, those US-Iran talks are interesting, aren't they? And we've got to remind our viewers, of course, many of them will know this, don't need me to remind them, that we had those US attacks on Iranian nuclear facilities as recently as last June. Now diplomatic talks described as a good start by Iran's foreign minister.
It's really interesting. I think that Trump is kind of a unique factor in this in terms of a lot of Trump's foreign policy views are kind of break somewhat with heterodox Republican positions. And on the thing of Iran, he's kind of more aligned with traditional neoconservatism as in terms of when we think about what the strikes last June, that's not too dissimilar to what someone like George W. Bush would have done or President Mitt Romney. But Trump is also someone just for example, when I've been reading about this, it looks like the peace talks are really being pushed by countries like Qatar, Turkey, Egypt, all of which have leaders who, of varying degrees, are one another fairly friendly with the Trump administration specifically, especially Qatar. And I think that creates a dynamic where, Trump's unpredictability could actually lead to a situation where if there is this push from these kind of friendly leaders who know how to be appeal to Trump on a personal basis, it creates an unpredictable situation where you might actually have him kind of back off. But I think that as long as he's in office, I don't think that structurally on a purely institutional level, I think that the dynamic between the U.S. and Iran is probably as hostile as it was a year ago or 10 years ago for that matter. But I do think that this at least is kind of encouraging in the sense that, no one wants to see a hot war.
No, absolutely. I wonder what some of the protesters in Iran are thinking a bit, though, if suddenly the rhetoric has changed from lay your hands off them. But interesting analysis as always. Aidan Smith, appreciate your time. Thank you.